What is up, guys? Bitch42 here, and welcome to a bit of an update video. I'm sure this is awkward for the 95% of you who have no clue about this, but hi. Yes, I have a VTuber model in case people didn't know, because I stream on Twitch a lot, in case you guys didn't know. So I figured I'd start using this on YouTube. So let me know if you guys like me using it. But, I just wanted to make an update video for you guys. I feel like I'm doing these every other couple of months at this point. I feel like every other month is just like, here's an update video. Here's something that's going on. Okay, here's something. It's gotten to the point where my friends are literally, like, counting how many update videos I make. But, I mean, obviously, they're in good reasons. I like creating update videos just to inform you guys about what's going on and, like, certain things that are happening. So I figured I would get most of the depressing stuff out of the way to start the video, and then we'll kind of get into the more exciting stuff, like new series and all this other stuff. So let's get to the depressing stuff first. So obviously, videos have been very scarce. I'm trying to work on that as much as I can. I've been dealing with a bit of, like, YouTube depression. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I've just really haven't been in the mood to create videos, and it's been bugging me because obviously, you know, I want to get videos out for you guys, but it's gotten to the point where sometimes I can't even hit the record button. So it's been rough trying to deal with this situation, but I am trying to get my ass back in gear as much as I can, with the hope of me doing these new series that I'll talk about soon. That'll kind of get my motivation going again, and we'll be set and ready to go. On top of that, I mean, I've just haven't been great. Life has been throwing me a lot of curveballs over these past few months. Obviously here on YouTube as well, things haven't been going very smoothly. So I'm hoping that this is kind of like the year where I can fix myself up, get myself back on my own 2 feet, and kind of start getting the content rolling again, getting more videos out for you guys, getting more series, and just being more productive. Last year was probably one of the lowest, if not the lowest year of my entire YouTube life. Last year was really bad. I think I only got like 50-something videos out last year, which is nowhere near my usual. Videos were so super scattered, just everywhere. And there's a lot of reasonings as to why this was a thing. So I'll kind of explain. So for those who are wondering where One Piece is, obviously One Piece was a series I was really enjoying. I was trying to get it out a lot. That series is kind of put on hold for right now, and the only reasoning behind that is honestly just the financial toll it took on me. So for those who have no idea, I'm gonna be real with you. Minecraft RP is not cheap, depending on the quality of the RP you are trying to do. For those who don't know, skins are expensive. Models are expensive. Thumbnails are expensive. So after a while of thinking about it, I'm putting it on hold just for the reason that that series was getting really expensive. And with the way things have been going, like I said, since last year, the financial situation for myself has not been the best. And it's not like I'm going out there, you know, blowing my money on casinos and whatnot. It's literally just trying to live with what I have. I've taken up multiple jobs. In case you guys don't know, I work for Guy Rocky. I'm also going to be working for another popular YouTuber at some point soon. And then I'm also going to be working for another YouTuber. So I'm going to be working for three people at some point soon. But those, even with all those jobs, it's still not enough money to really pay for living. I'm kind of just like making it by right now, which is not good. It's honest. It's not. It's not. My model might be smiling, but it's not. It's not. It's not a good thing. So I've been taking up a lot of jobs recently, trying to fix this because over the last few years, living has only gotten more expensive. Rent has gone up. Bills have gone up. Everything has just gone up. And what I was making before was enough for me to live, but nowadays it's not. So I am in the midst of really just trying to figure out what to do. Worst case scenario is I go back to working at my job that I quit like a year and a half ago. They don't mind. They would love to have me back. I know the boss there absolutely loved me, so I know she had no problem with rehiring me at any point in my life. But that's kind of the worst case scenario. I really don't want to go back to working at a full-time job again. It's not that I hated it. It's just that I like doing this. The fact that I was able to go full-time at some point was amazing. Obviously, things have changed, and it's sad. But I gotta roll with the punches. I gotta keep moving. I can't just sit here and dwindle and get sad and depressed about it. I've just gotta keep going and figure it out. So I think that's enough with the depressing shit. No one wants to hear that. I just had to explain it so people knew reasonings as to like why series weren't coming out, why things were really slow, everything like that. Because I want to be open with you guys, and that's something I've always mentioned in my update videos, is that I want to be as open as possible, so that way the audience knows what I'm doing, what I'm dealing with, and why things are the way they are. I think you guys just deserve to know that, instead of me being in the dark and, you know, just dropping stuff occasionally and not telling you guys anything. I always feel like honesty with my audience is the best thing to do, so that way they understand what I'm going through, and they're not, you know, I guess, it's gonna sound rude, but I guess harassing me about things. I'd rather just explain, and I have no problem with it. Obviously, some things I'll keep on the wraps, but I'm pretty open book when it comes to my life, so I have no problem with discussing things like that. So now that we're done discussing the depressing stuff, let's go on to actual good news for once. You know, that's why I wanted to start this with the bad stuff, so that way, you know, we can move on to the good stuff, because good things are nice. So let's discuss that, shall we? So obviously, I just said what we wanted to start up a new series. This so far is going to be 2. There might be a 3rd down the line. I can't really confirm when that date is, because I don't even know. But there's 2 series that I'm currently working on. One is an RP, and one is a actual just series where I can use my VTuber model and really, really involve you guys. Like, this series is going to be kind of nutty, how involved the audience will be for this. But let's talk about the RP first, because I'm sure that's what caught your attention in the title, right? So, as you may or may not have seen, this is a Soulmates-inspired series. Now, for those who have no clue what the hell Soulmates is, Soulmates was a series I did a very long time ago. I believe it is still my most popular RP video that I've ever done. It was a series, it was a romance series about basically helping a ghost that was trying to help get other souls to heaven since she was kicked out. So we're going to be taking that idea of helping souls and all that other stuff and turning it into its own series, into an RP. Now, this is not going to be like a continuation of Soulmates. It's not a reboot of Soulmates. It is just heavily inspired by the realm and the lore that was Soulmates. If there even was lore. There honestly wasn't that much. But I'm going to be using Soulmates as kind of like the basis for this series, and I'm really excited to get this to you guys because, honestly, I think I got some really good ideas going on. So we'll see what happens. But I expect you guys to be really excited about it. I think you guys will really like the characters. I'm having some people you may or may not know be helping me with this series. So don't want to say anything because, you know, that'd be bad. But I am going to be trying to get as much content to you guys as possible. And while that series is being worked on, we have another series that I'll be working on, which is something different. I've never done something like this. I mean, technically, in a sense, it's kind of like the collector that I was trying to do. But this is a bit more involved with you guys. Yes, you watching this video right now, you will be heavily involved. And the reasoning is that I wanted to try out a type of zoo type of series. Now, what will this involve? Well, basically me trying to build a zoo using a bunch of mods. If you guys know the Alex mod, that mod is going to be heavily used for this since it adds in so many different types of animals and creatures. But on top of that, there's going to be a bunch of other mods involved. And I'm basically going to be trying to build a zoo with all these different types of creatures and animals and beasts, passive, hostile, whatever. I'm going to try and be building a gigantic zoo with the involvement of, obviously, survival elements, but also using creative to build and just make something wild. Now, my thought process for this is to heavily involve you guys, episode to episode. I have a mod that allows me to basically add you guys into the series, which is a statue type of mod. Now, this statue type mod will involve me using your IGN name for Minecraft, and then I can put it onto the statues. I can have you guys be like zookeepers, or we can have you as like what do you call it, like zoo guests and shop owners and whatever else that I decide to make. So once that series comes out, obviously I'll explain it more in the actual like first episode, what it's going to involve. But you guys will also have choices at the end of episodes where it's like, okay, let's see. So today I, you know, got a bunch of animals, let's say like cows, right? So at the end of the episode, I'll be like, all right, so going into the next episode, what do you guys think I should do? And I'll put up like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 mobs that I should go after. And then that will decide the next episode, depending on how you guys vote. So I really want to get you guys heavily involved with this because I used to do that a lot back in the day. I used to heavily involve my audience, and I haven't really been able to do that over these last few years because obviously doing RP, it's kind of just you watch, you be like, wow, that's cool, and that's it. So I really want to heavily involve you guys in the series, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. Now, the last thing here that I want to discuss is it's a bit more of like a serious thing. Again, this is something I didn't really want to do, but I kind of have like no choice at the moment. Now, this is something I don't want you guys to feel like entitled to do or to attempt to join or whatever like that. But it's been an idea that I've been thinking about for a while, and I think it would be a good idea just with everything going on right now. And I've been thinking about setting up a Patreon. Now, in case you guys don't know what a Patreon, it's basically like you would subscribe to it, and then the money would be sent to me to use for things. Now, with Patreon, I was thinking about using it for Minecraft, which would be for thumbnails, for builds, for skins, just anything related to RP. Now, if you guys do actually contribute to the Patreon, I'm going to be setting up a bunch of rewards for this. And I'm thinking maybe like 4 tiers for this. If you guys have any actual like big ideas for the Patreon that you guys would really want for it, if you think about contributing to it, please let me know. I've been trying to discuss with my mod team what type of, you know, rewards should be suited for each tier and for you guys' involvement in helping create series. Obviously, one of the major ones is getting credited at the end of episodes and stuff like that. So I really need to think about it because I've never used a Patreon, and I also really just don't like asking for help. But my friends have been convincing me. They're like, dude, you should really do it. Just do it. Even if no one contributes, you should really make one. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it. So like I said, you don't have to contribute. I'm not asking you to, but if you want to help get series up and going, this could definitely help. Especially since everything I do is out of pocket. And like I mentioned earlier, the financial situation isn't the best. So if you want to help out, please feel free to. But like I said, you do not have to. I'm like trying to make that as clear as possible. There are going to be tiers that I'll set up, which I'm sure I'll make a video on it again in the future whenever I actually set this up. But all the money that is contributed to this is going right into my RPs. It's not going in my pocket. It's not going to go get me McDonald's or, you know, whatever. This is going straight towards anything related to RP. So that money is going to be used for good stuff, and then it'll be thrown back out to you guys with some series, some episodes, some nice, you know, stuff for it. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of doing this, but it's kind of something that I've been told I should do. So I'm going to do it. If people contribute, awesome. That'd be great. It'll help me out a ton. But if people don't contribute, it's not a big deal. I'm still going to be throwing money at series anyways. So I'm going to try and do my best to make sure I give you guys nice quality content without me going bankrupt, basically. Yeah, other than that, there is like one last thing I want to mention is that we do have a new Discord. So if you have not seen that yet, you really should. I know people only know about it if you follow me on Twitter or if you follow me on Twitch. So if you're not following me on either of those, you should, because I always post stuff there. But I made it to Discord because the old one that we had was really, really inactive, and I'm trying to get this one to be a lot more active with the mod team and the people there. So I've been trying to chit chat when I can inside the Discord. So if you want to say hi, mention any ideas to me for any stuff, series, whatever, we'll be in there discussing stuff. So I think it's a good thing for you guys to join the Discord so you can be a little bit more active and you guys can chat with me about stuff if you so feel. So make sure to go join it. Link down below. But yes, that is it for this video. We went from depressing things to happy things to other things. I don't know. This video is all over the place. If you like the VTuber model, let me know. I'm still not used to it, as you may have noticed throughout this entire video. I'm trying my best to learn. But yeah, I mainly use this over on my Twitch channel, where I stream almost daily at this point. I've been streaming so much. There's so many things I've been streaming, between Minecraft and, you know, Project Zomboid and the future WWE that's coming out. So I have plenty of ideas and stuff. Literally last night we did Pokemon Infinite Fusions, which was a wild time. So if you want to see me play other games besides Minecraft, make sure to follow the Twitch channel. Like I say in like every update video, you really should. I do stream quite often, and I do a lot of crazy stuff, and it's a better way for you guys to interact with me on a more personal level, since you guys could literally just type to me at like real time. You know what I mean? But all right, I'm gonna shut up now. You guys can go on with your day. I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you again for all of the continued support over these years. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years. You guys are still here. You still like me for some reason. I don't know why, but you're here, so I appreciate it. And that's it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. So, yeah, new series coming. They're coming soon. All right, taking the elevator. Goodbye. Have a good one. Like I said, make sure to check out the Discord. My cat's knocking stuff over. Oh, God. Yeah, I really need to go. Okay. All right. Goodbye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.